What's up everybody, Tindo here, and today is yet but another day filled with randomity. We're going to do some video game hunting for sure, but as far as the rest of the stuff that happens today, there's no promises. I've got some reorganizing around the house. My editing suite where I edit these videos needs some work. Probably do that, but for sure we'll find some time to go buy some video games today. So check this out. So on yesterday's episode, we talked a little bit about kind of the infrastructure of what happens on this channel, a little bit behind the scenes, and I'm gonna do a little bit more of that today because it needs to get done. But this is where the magic happens, which means this is where I edit all of the videos that go on this channel, and I do a lot of stuff here. These big speakers are here because I also record some of the music you hear on this channel. Definitely not all of it or even most of it, but there's bits and pieces there that I recorded myself with these big speakers and this here keyboard. Actually, also this here little keyboard. There's keyboards all over the place. This space is set up the way it was for just my normal video editing that I do for work, not necessarily what I do for YouTube, but YouTube's taken over my life, so today we're gonna make this space more YouTube worthy. But first, a beverage.
My beverage is bigger.
Okay. So first thing is first, these big speakers are gonna go. These big speakers are so funny. I've had these since 2010, I think. They're Behringer speakers. They were cheap when they come out. Cheap for these kinds of speakers. These speakers can cost like $1,500 a piece, and these were like $400 a piece. And a lot of music has come through those speakers. This big, black, messy couple of shelves up here, that's my charging station. That's where every camera that I shoot with on this channel charges, and it's a mess, but it's very functional. I don't know if I'm gonna do something different with it or not. I thought about putting it on this shelf, but I think I've got a better use of that space. These are my hard drives that all the footage goes on. It's a bit wild. Each one of these is either 4 or 8 terabytes. So altogether, I have somewhere close to 50 terabytes of hard drive space in this room. Now, a lot of you aren't gonna maybe know exactly how much that is, but it's a lot. Just trust your boy. But what looks better is the question. Stack them like that, or should I go? I think we'll do left to right. But we're gonna zip tie this bee up because zip ties are the only way to do cable work. Here's something else pretty clever. My camera charging station. See, here's my GoPro charging. I broke it. It also doubles as a gaming charging station. So at night when I'm done laying in bed, which is actually right next to my magical desk area, I can just stand up, plug the switch up, go to bed, wake up, play some more. All right, that's that for now. I'll probably do a little bit more later, but Patrick and I decided we needed some exercise because, well, I'm fat and he's got funny legs, so let's go get some exercise. Boom! It's tank top and lemonade weather, baby. Now, we need a GoPro because sports, and what else do I need? The trusty dusty backpack full of camera equipment. Let's do it. Patrick, you ready? All right, Pat, you trying to go toss some frisbees?
Throw them really far, yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's go throw some frisbees. Do we have anybody watching that dabbles in disc golf a little bit? We're not here to preach disc golf. I'm not super obsessive about it, but in the wintertime, it's a great way to get some exercise in. Here in the summertime, going thrifting, it's so hot out, you sweat off all the extra weight, but to keep it off in the winter, I gotta find something to do, and this is typically what we do for exercise. This, and a little bit of biking. All right, that's enough frisbee toss. Let's go eat something. Food's gonna have to wait a minute. We found a Goodwill on the way home, so we're going.
We have more of these because I have put them out.
We'll like probably right off of it.
Cause they had this one. They had 2 of these.
Yeah.
And they had a football one.
Well, I'll just take this one. Just this one. You put the rest one. This place is popping, but I'm gonna leave with an NES game at least. A whole bag of bike pedals. Cool. It's a little expensive. That's just a little bit more than I like to pay for. Yeah. The guy that helped me out at the lockbox said that there was a lot more gaming stuff here when the day had started and that I missed some good stuff, but hey, I'm leaving with something. Leaving with something on half off Saturday this late in the day. It's no small feat. So we actually parked in between Chipotle over there and Lowe's over here. We're gonna buy some spray paint and then we're finally gonna go eat. I know I've been talking about eating for a little while, but we need spray paint because we got a special project, and then finally food. Did you really think I was gonna not get some yellow paint? You know what else this shelf needs? It needs more ducks. I really haven't had anywhere to put this blue duck, so I think those will go there for now. What I really need is more of these black shelves. I need something else up here to put some. I've got more hard drive stuff that would be much better suited to be on this desk, but I don't really know what to do with it. But we're gonna go to the game store now. I doubt we'll go shopping for shelf stuff, but maybe we'll get a wild hair. But at any rate, let's definitely go buy some video games right now because Hannah just got home. She's outside waiting for me, so it's video game time. This place is called the House of Used, though they don't do a really good job of putting their name on the front of the place, but that's a really great name for a game store, music store, media store. 10% off everything.
Boom. I didn't notice this last time, but they have Harry Potter ones.
Ooh, it's dark in there. If you are a regular watcher of the channel, you might remember we were here a few days ago on the channel. It was the first time we ever came here, and we left with a coupon, $5 off coupon, and it expires today, which is why we're here. So I'm in a PlayStation 2 kind of mood, and I'm thinking that I'm probably just gonna go over to the PlayStation 2 rack and buy everything that's there that looks really good, that's pretty cheap, and get a few bucks off. Look at that. Gotta take this. Look at all how we fit. Here's another couple of those misprint ones. There's a bunch of overstock games that are super cheap, but I have, and I'm not kidding or exaggerating, I have literally every single game in the overstock box. This is that store that's a old Blockbuster. Can you tell? I changed my mind about the PlayStation feelings because this particular game is in real terrible condition and I found a giant robot game. So I'm gonna put this back and get this. I do appreciate how all these games are displayed front facing. About 90% of the games in here are displayed front facing, and brings back good memories, good Blockbuster memories. Let's go video games. Not a huge haul today, but some good stuff. So, what was the trip to not Home Depot for the spray paint for? Well, you remember the other day on an episode when I went shoe shopping and I left the mall with a fresh pair of Nikes? I remarked in that episode that I hate white on shoes. And sure enough, these brand new shoes that were once white are now a fugly gray. So, who buys a $100 pair of Nikes and spray paints them? Your boy does. But the question is, that I've been struggling with all day, do I paint this white blue like they're already started? Got a matching blue. Or do I go whole hog and do bright yellow? What do you think, Pat? Well, I could do one of each.
Ooh. Half and half.
Half and half, how would I do that?
So I keep the blue.
Just kind of fade it?
Yeah.
I will. At any rate, let's chew on it for a minute while I clean these off, because they're already dirty. I've had them for like 3 days. Look how white they cut them instantly. It's all right. You're about to be a nice, pretty blue, my friend. This is gonna be a little bit hard because there's some pretty serious compound curves around here. And I don't want to get paint on the good part of the shoes. Here we go. There's no turning back once I spray that can, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so that's all of the edges are pretty tightly taped. I'm not gonna use more duct tape on the rest. I'm just gonna use a liberal amount of masking tape to cover up the rest. And then it's paint time, baby! Oh, baby, I'm in love already! The uphill battle I have right now is that there's these porous ravines, and it's kind of hard to get the spray paint in them just right. But I'm in love. Hannah's over there smiling. Look at her. Oh, baby. I feel so good about my choices. About your choices, Pat. Alright. Need to let that side dry. Actually, you know what? I could probably just leave it on its bottom, keep going around. Just not going to be able to see it on camera. Look at that blueness. Shoe number 2 is taped. I just went ahead and did the whole thing duct tape. I think that looks good, don't you? Would you buy a duct tape shoe, Pat?
Maybe if it's good enough.
I really wanted to do this one yellow, but they talked me out of it. And the biggest reason we're not going to paint the other one yellow is because this one's gloss, and I don't want it to be shiny. I want it to be flat like this one. And as you can see, this one flattens out once it dries. Still a little shiny in places, but I'm digging it. And boom! What do you think, Pat? Would you wear them?
Nice, yeah.
Would you wear them? No?
I mean, all those colors really ain't my style, but they look good.
That color is my style. My only regret is that I'm not able to do them two-tone. One yellow shoe, one blue. And I didn't do it because the yellow paint that we bought is super high gloss. We did a little test spot and it's shiny, and I'm not into that. I should have bought the flat paint. I don't know what I was thinking. It's probably because I had my sunglasses on indoors and just didn't see how shiny it was. But it's your boy. What do you guys think? Am I dumb for buying a $100 pair of Nike shoes and spray painting them? I don't care. I dig them. I just need a pair of glasses to match them. Hold on a second. Stay right there. Right? This is what we've been doing all day. Boom. What do you think, Pat?
Not an exact match, but it's close enough.
Alright guys, we were back in the game room, and I'm glad that you guys hung out with me all day, and I'm hoping you liked today's episode. I'm hoping you liked my custom paint job on my shoes. I'm super excited about this. It almost makes me just want to go shoe shopping so I can buy a pair just to paint yellow. Is that crazy? Probably is. Stencil little rubber duck on there. I only got 4 video games today, but they are quality titles. Let's run through them real quick. The first one is Rally Bike for the NES. Very nice. I love buying me some NES games. And then Mission Impossible, Operation Surma. And I've actually not really inspected this one yet. I just kind of peeked open in the store and saw it was complete when I got it. But it's complete. And then this was not complete, unfortunately, but it's actually something I really want to play. What does it even say? Gun Griffin, Allied Strike. That's a funny word, ain't it, Pat?
Yeah.
Gun Griffin. Yeah, but another giant robot game. Super excited about it. Very excited to play it. Kind of funny, it had a $3 Bookman sticker on it, but then a $7 price tag. And then last and certainly not least, Star Wars Bounty Hunter. This is very timely because we've been watching and talking about a lot of Baby Yoda show on the channel. I bet there's no Baby Yoda in this game though, but it does look exciting. If any of these games that I bought today you think I should play, let me know. I'm definitely going to get around to playing all of them, but maybe you could influence me which one to start on, because there's always somebody watching. We've got an audience of several hundred now. There's always somebody watching that, you know, has played each of the games that I got. This Mission Impossible doesn't interest me a lot, but it does look good for the PlayStation 2 era. I mean, those graphics look pretty good on the back. But you know me and giant robots. But that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Run over to our merch store real quick before you go. TendoStore.com. Check out the shirts. Check out the decals if you want a decal for your water bottle. Tendo Shark for your water bottle. You know you want one. TendoStore.com. Even if you don't want to buy anything, just go over there and put your eyeballs on our merch. The traffic helps. So just go look at it. Also, before you go join our Discord. It's a community forum where we just chat about video games and everybody shows off their latest finds as well as showing off their pictures of their game room. The link for that is below. And also, before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I want to get to 1,000 subs before the year is over. It's a really unrealistic goal, but I'm trying. I'm begging you. Hit subscribe. Maybe we'll get there before the year's over. If not, it'll be shortly after. And if you are subscribed, make sure to hit that notification bell so that when I post videos in the future and get wild ideas like painting my brand new shoes, you'll get a notification when I post those videos immediately after posting. You can come back and hang out with me then. And until then, guys, peace out.